So we have established that we have a treatment solution that is small in footprint, uses much less energy, produces less sludge, and it's actually beautiful. It's appealing. Where can we use it? Which are the applications? I'm going to show you a few of the many possibilities, but it's very important to start with the understanding that there is no limit in terms of capacity. You can use the Organica treatment solution from a treatment plant that serves a few thousand people all the way to large-scale plants which serve 1 million people. And you will see in the examples for all of these. An interesting aspect of the Organica solution is that because of the aesthetic appeal, it has a positive effect on the environment. This treatment plant that you see on the screen now, when we built this, it actually replaced an old treatment plant. And once we were finished, the builders, the developers in the community approached the city council, and they asked the city council to change the zoning rules. So what used to be the buffer zone, it should be eliminated. And so it was indeed reduced from 350 meters to 20 meters. And within a year after we built the treatment plant, developers started to build housing around the treatment plant. And actually those houses today sell for €500,000 each. We believe it's because of the presence of the beautiful treatment plant. The next example is in an industrial office park, where it was very important for the developer, not so much whether the treatment plant is 20 or 30% smaller, which it is, but just as important was the effect on the rent that he can collect next door. To the left of the treatment plant, there are offices. There's a huge difference in economic value, whether he has to give a discount because the office is next to a wastewater treatment plant, or maybe he can charge a little bit extra because it's next to the botanical garden. So we can establish that in addition to treatment plants having physical footprints, they also have psychological footprint. What do we mean by psychological footprint? If I ask you the question, that how close would you buy a house, or how close would you live in an apartment to a treatment plant? The answer is usually not even a number. It's usually as far as possible. When in fact, what it means is that there is a detrimental effect of the treatment plant on the value of the real estate around it. So it's not only where it ends, not only the fence around it, but in the neighborhood, in this immediately surrounding area. What we see in the Organica plants, that effect is actually a positive effect. This treatment plant is in France. And you can see from the inside, it has a beautiful color scheme. Or the next one, where actually the plants add additional dimensions to the color. Or the next one is in a historical town with the castle, an old castle to the left. But the importance is that it's in the middle of the urban fabric. To the right of the treatment plant is actually immediately next to it is a food processing plant. This kind of juxtaposition is only possible because the treatment plant is small, doesn't smell, and it's actually aesthetically appealing. You can see inside the treatment plant, the old castle shows through the glass, or the control room. But of course, in addition to municipal treatment plants, you can use this solution for commercial developments, as you can see on this one, or for campuses, or for residential development. This park setting on the left-hand side, you can see the treatment plant, the Organica plant. Or this example is for the contract manufacturer of Foxconn. It's in China. The treatment plant sits and connects to the urban fabric seamlessly. in the interior picture, you can see through the glass and you can see the proximity of the residential buildings. Again, from the residential buildings, from the apartments, they look at the botanical garden. This example is that of a poultry processing plant, which shows you that the Organica solution is not only applicable to sanitary sewage, but also to certain kind of industrial flaws, where the wastewater stream is of organic origin. And there is an interesting phenomena that we see everywhere we build these treatment plants, that there is a tremendous interest on the part of the public to come and see and learn, whether these are kindergarten visitors or university students or people from the professional community. The Organica treatment plants can be thought of as a place of visit and a place of learning as well.